Hey, editing PauPau here. The video that you're about to see is the most useless crap that I've ever made and the worst video that I've ever filmed. Everything went wrong, you'll see why. And I'm not even sure if I'm gonna upload this video, but why not just have a laugh with how I'm struggling, right? So, I guess, enjoy this video.
Hey you! Today is gonna be another one eyeshadow palette or one face challenge. As I mentioned in my previous video, I divided all of my 13 eyeshadow palettes in categories, and last time I feel like it wasn't too hard. I just really fucked up with the bronzer. Oh no. Oh. So today we have the no problemo category. The reason why I've named it this is because the colors in these two palettes are quite, I think, easy to work with. I never have troubles with my Most Loved Mattes palette by Milani. It is my absolute favorite one to work with. It has a lot of colors that I could work with for my skin tone, but I also have this palette, the Smashbox Born to Run palette. No, it's not. The Smashbox Full Exposure one. Fun fact, this is the first ever eyeshadow palette that I ever bought. I bought it when I was in Brazil, and that's like 4 years ago? 3 years ago? I'm wondering if I should limit myself to one eyeshadow palette like last time. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna flip a coin and see which one I'm gonna be choosing in the end. So I have a coin here, it's a 50 cents coin. Take it to the candy shop. The side with the European map on it is heads, and the other side is tails. So let's do this. I didn't even assign my palettes to a side. Okay, Milani Most Loved Mattes is heads, and the Full Exposure one is tails. Fuck. And it's heads. So that means that we are going to use the Milani Most Loved Mattes one. With the red shades, I can make like a nice lipstick shade. So now that we have our contender, let's start the makeup, shall we? First gonna put my hair up in a ponytail, because I feel like it's gonna be in my way the whole time. I really suck at making ponytails, by the way, if you see a few hairs sticking out. Today I'm also filming not in front of a window, because I was just, the last time it was kind of torture to film in front of that window, so I'm just filming here today. So now that all of their hair is out of the way, we can start the makeup. If you've seen my previous video, you know that I used a silver kind of face cream as a base, and then I mixed it in with some eyeshadow. It's right up there, actually. I'm not gonna do that today because I was very ghosty and very silver. At least I won't need any highlighter. Ta-da! So what I'm gonna do is put this foundation primer on by Bare Minerals. This is a very good base for powder products. I'm gonna approach it more from like a powder foundation situation, so I hope that will work. As the previous time, I'm not allowed to use any extra products except some products that will kind of, you know, manipulate the product that I'm using. But for the sake of this video, to try to make it look a little bit better, I'm gonna put this like gripping primer on so that the powder kind of sticks to my face a little bit better. I haven't used this in a hot minute. I'm gonna use my jar and my little tool again. Oh god. Okay, for the foundation, if you've seen my video about finding my undertone, it said that my undertone was a little bit more pink than yellow. I feel like I'm gonna mix these 3 shades and only a little bit of this pinkier color, because I feel like that will kind of fix my situation here. By the way, I'm very sad to be destroying my favorite palette, one of my favorite palettes. It's all for you. So I'm just gonna scrape, I can't do this on camera, I'm sorry, but like I'm gonna scrape some of the product in my little jar here. Oh, I'm so sorry, little palette. This is what I have. Now I'm gonna take this Flawless Face brush by Bare Minerals, and I'm just gonna swirl it around, tap it off, swirl it around again, like this. And I'm just gonna apply it. Okay, maybe use a mirror, Pauline. I'm not sure if this is doing a lot. I'm using quite a lot, to be honest. Get over here. Do you see a difference at all? I feel like that did absolutely nothing. So I'm just gonna take my brush here, just gonna pat it all up in here. I'm just gonna rub that on my face. Okay, the coverage on this is horrible. This is what my face is looking like right now. I know the lighting isn't the best, but just forget that, right? I still see my face poking through everywhere, and it's not the best coverage. I think it's even worse than last time. Next is gonna be the eyes, and it's gonna be quite easy. I'm gonna try to keep the look a little bit like purpley. I'm gonna try to use these colors. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my favorite shade in this palette here. Just gonna take that through the crease. Right there. Whew, it's warm in here, damn. Now that we have, if I move you a little bit. Okay. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take, look at the poor palette, just look at it, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm gonna be taking this shade, it's the Bust a Mauve shade, and I'm gonna be taking that into the crease as well to kind of make it more mauve. I am sweating my ass off, it's so warm in here, Jesus. I'm kind of racing against the clock as well, because once the sun comes in, I have the sun blaring in my eyes, so I have to be super quick. There's no shimmers in this, it's an all matte palette, so I guess it will be an all matte look today. I'm gonna be taking the darker purple here, and I'm gonna be putting that near the edge of my eye, like this. I'm just gonna pat it. As we've learned in my other video, mauves and plum shades look very good on cool tones, and I agree. I really like these types of shades on me. They look very flattering and they fit well with my blue eyes, I must say. That's it right now with, oh my god, I'm sweating! Let's then take the darkest shade, but I'm gonna take a brush like this, like my smaller one from e.l.f., and I'm gonna dip into this one. And I'm gonna be stamping it on the outer edge. As we've learned in my video about my eye shape, I need to like kind of elongate my my eye, and I'm doing that by putting darker eyeshadow on the edges of my eye, just like this. Then I'm gonna be doing the same thing on the other side. I do have to be honest, like my face is a little bit itchy. I'm making my eyes even more downturned. No, we don't want that, we don't want that. So I'm gonna be trying to make this wing go a little bit more like other side. Holy shit, that's bad. I'm gonna kind of try to use these two eyeshadows together as kind of like a powder concealer. Maybe it's Maybelline. Gonna put a little bit of that most orangey color to kind of block out the blue. So the last step that I'm gonna do is just take this purple again and kind of stamp that on the eyelid a little bit more to make it more, how do you say it, mauve slash purplish. I think I'm gonna have to put a little bit more browns into the eyes because I'm gonna be using these colors to do my lipstick, so let me just do that in a minute. I'm not really happy with this look up until now. It's not my best. What I'm gonna do then is take my smallest brush and I'm gonna take the brownest brown in there, like the darkest, put quite a lot on my brush, and I'm gonna make the edges of my eye a little bit more dark brown. When I feel that there's almost nothing on the brush, as always, I'm gonna run it through the crease up until the middle, so that I deepened it up just a little bit, if you can see. The sun is like up until here already, so let's keep this moving, shall we? Because I don't really have shades that I can use as like a mascara, I'm just gonna use this darkest brown and I'm gonna line my upper lash. Well, anyways, it's not gonna get any better than this, so let's just move on to the other products. I'm gonna use my little lid again, and let's try to not fuck up this time, shall we? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna only take this shade this time. This is like a brownish shade. Just gonna take a little bit of that in my jar, and this is what I have. I'm gonna be using this Expert Flawless Face Brush by Bare Minerals. I'm gonna just swirl it around in there. Ooh. Tap it off. Like the brush is kind of coated now, and let's hope that this works. Let's try to keep it a little less pigmented, shall we? Oh no. Oh, I'm never gonna learn!
why is this not blending? There's like a patch on the side of my face that won't blend. I'm just gonna be using the I think this shade for my blush. It's a little bit dark, so maybe I'll mix it with the lighter one a little bit. I think I'm just gonna keep it with this, the Come Up Roses shade, with my blush brush, of course, putting it on my cheeks. This is the worst lighting in existence, isn't it? The only natural source of light is the light that we don't want to have on our face, which is weird. Eyeshadow as blush, yes. Eyeshadow as bronzer, no. And I can kind of take that white shade and try to make like a... yeah, that's not highlighting anything, but just for shits and giggles. Let's just finish off with the lips and then just be done with this, because I'm done. This time I'm gonna be using a, you know, just a normal lip balm as a base, kinda. I'm gonna be taking this red color in there. My camera is about to die as well, so I'm gonna try to do this quickly. This is the most tension that I've ever had filming a video. This is just the worst video in existence. Just so you know, it's not as easy to make videos as you might think. It's not, especially if you don't have the equipment. I have like a little bit of a paste now, so I'm just gonna put that on my lips this instant. Oh, that lipstick. Oh, flawless application. More. Do you see this face? Okay, so this is the finished result. My camera is about to die, and man, the lips. Oh, wow. The eyes aren't too bad, and I would say that the Milani palette is not the best one. You know what? You know what? Just fuck it. Just fuck it. This video was a train wreck, and I love the Milani Most Loved Mattes palette, but this was horrible. Why so serious? So the eyeshadow is nice. The base was nice. Oh, fuck. Oh wow, okay, you know what? I'm done filming for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope I will do better next time. I really thought that this would be easier. See you next time. I hope I will do better next time. You know, just in general. See ya!